Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great.
Hey guys, guess who finally made it camping? Holy smoly, it's been what, almost a year? Can you believe this? I needed this setup to be easy, and guys, it was a half an hour. I had the tarp put up, I had the shower tent put up. The only thing I haven't done is put the screening in. But after the half an hour, I thought, let's have a drink, okay? Oh yeah, I am just so friggin' happy. Let me show you the view. So yeah, I still have my $1 million view, even though it appears that I might be slumming a bit. Okay. So let me go ahead and show you the setup. Now I told you I bought the shower tent without the shower, just the basin. So here's the potty, the basin, and the stuff that normally goes in the shower tent, even though I don't have the shower. So yeah, that was the first tent I set up, because God knows I had to pee. Even the shower tent has a view though. Isn't that cool? Oh yeah. All right, here is Costa La Sheila. Okay, there's the dog over there. My chair, a little step stool that's doing double duty as a table, because I need a step stool to get up into that bed. Got a little fan today at Walmart for $8.88. Battery operated 4D batteries. I'll let you know how that works. My table's ready for me to do lunch on, and I think I'm going to do Spam with cheese sandwiches. And then I'll also probably do dinner on the table, because it rained when I left the house, it rained when I got here, and it will probably rain again. So I'm not planning on cooking dinner over the fire pit. I think I'll use my butane stove. And the special wood that I have for the fire pit, you cannot cook over that wood. But it's the only wood I could find that was already pre-cut small enough for my fire pit. It's called Pion wood, P-I-O. So what's it called? P-I-N. Let me show you. It's called P-I-N-O-N, Pion wood. It's like $11, but look how small it is. I'll show you that later. I'm not trying to take nothing out the package right now. It will fit right into my fire pit, my little fire bowl, but you can't cook food over it. So there you are. I'm just so happy, guys. It's been a long time coming, okay? And I'm going to tell you right now, Amazon's sucking me dry, sucking up all my energy. I'm trying to get off the night shift and on to day shift, because 10 hours on night shift, getting off at 4:45 in the morning, I still wake up at 9 o'clock like I did for the last 10 years of my life. And this is not working for me. So I'm sure you all have noticed that I've looked tired in my last videos. Not to mention my eye is swollen now. So yeah, I've got to go to day shift. But I will have to make this work as much as I can. But having the camping setup only take a half an hour helps a lot. I'll see you all at dinner. Well guys, I came this close to not making dinner because I was comfortable. But I realized if I didn't, I'd be hungry later, and all I have are marshmallows. So right now I am frying up some potatoes, and I have a small piece of steak that I guess I will go ahead and slap in here after that. I am not used to being at this campground on the weekends. I always came during the week when it was barely, really just me and maybe one other person, and it was quiet. Well, right now the water's making a lot of noise, so that's okay. The campground is pretty full, but my favorite spot is off in the corner, so it's not so bad over here, but it's pretty busy here. Let me go ahead and finish cooking dinner. Okay, see, this is what happens when you're trying to do two things at one time. I was trying to go ahead and get the fire set. I'm assuming there's still something here I can eat. Oh, God. Well, guys, it's about 8:30. I've got my yammies on. Don't judge. And it's time to light this fire. Well, the fire is doing its thing. Each one of these little pieces of wood, now I'll show them to you. You see the one in the fire, but this is how big they are. So I guess let me compare it with my hand. I guess you know by now I couldn't find the clip to the tripod, so I've been filming with the phone in my hand. I'm really sorry. I guess I'm gonna have to buy a new tripod when I get home, because you can't buy those clips separately. They only come with a tripod. So you see, it's about 5 inches. That is the perfect size for my fire bowl. So the downside is you can't cook food over them, but each piece of wood will last about 35-40 minutes. That's perfect for me. 2 pieces of wood, maybe 3, and you know, I'm ready to go to bed. So yay! Holy smoly, guys, you will not believe it. Do you hear that? That is the sound of a camping trip that just got drowned out. All of a sudden, there was this huge gust of wind. People's pop-ups went flying. My tarp cover went flying. My shower tent caved. I can only imagine what's going on inside of there right now. I threw everything in the truck that I didn't want to get wet. Oh my God, I am so glad I packed this truck the way I did, because all of that floor space, I was able just to throw stuff in. Right now, the dog, let's see if I can show you him. What you doing, Wolfie Bear? The dog was scared and he's lounging right now. I guess at some point I'm gonna have to figure out how to get my fat butt over the seat into the bed. I had always planned on just climbing in from the back seat. So, and my fire was still going. With all this rain, my fire was still going. I mean, it's raining. Good morning, guys. Welcome to the disaster that would be after the storm, including myself. Not sure what it looked like. I really should care. I think I do, but I'm just too tired to think about it right now. I actually slept pretty well, but I found out that side sleeper or not, I like to stretch out. So I found that if I went caddy corner, I could stretch out. Yeah, but I actually slept pretty good once I figured that out. Let me show you camp. Okay, so I had to take, well, the tarp pole blew out, so I took the tarp down last night and pretty much just threw everything in the back of the truck. I brought a couple of things out. I just started some water. Well, I actually already made the water, and I've got some coffee, doing whatever coffee does in the French press. I actually managed to get a fire started. I'm impressed because everything is so wet. Brought the dog's cage back out so he have a place to hang out. I'm not going to put the tarp back up I'm not sure whether I'm going to make breakfast. I'm going to have to check the weather report to see that next time they are forecasting rain. If it's going to be within the next hour, I'm just going to pack it up and go home. But I certainly wasn't going to go home without my coffee. But do you see why I love camping? There's no mist over the water right now. But man, just to have a cup of coffee, even after I got rained out next to this, it's just so renewing, okay? Especially after the soul-sucking experience at Amazon. This is so nice. Now, don't get me wrong, I still appreciate Amazon, but holy smoly, nobody should have to work those hours. And the job I do is not a job anybody should have to do for 10 hours. They have to know that people pretty much fade away after hour number 8. So, I mean, I guess that's on them. But it does, I mean, time goes quickly. It doesn't drag because you're so busy. But it does wear you out a little bit. You know, when I leave, I'm happy to leave. So, let me sit here and enjoy my fire. My chair is wet, and I have to figure out what to do about that. But my coffee should be ready in a few minutes, and wet chair or not, I'm going to sit here and enjoy it. So I'll get back to y'all. Well, guys, I made the executive decision to go ahead and pack up. But I wouldn't have missed this trip for the world, storm or no storm. The little fan did about 6 hours and still had juice left. So I recommend it. I got plenty of compliments on my screen ingenuity, and it worked well last night in the truck. So thank you all for coming, and I'll see you next time.